ASUS monitors stuck on the logo screen indicates a boot loop. This happens when the monitor fails to fully load its operating system or firmware. At the heart of this issue is the monitor's firmware, which is low-level software stored on EEPROM chips that controls all display functions. The primary causes are firmware corruption, often during interrupted updates or power outages. By the end of this section, you will know exactly why this problem is occurring. Before diving into complex solutions, try these quick fixes. First, power cycle your monitor by disconnecting it from power for 60 seconds, then reconnect. Next, check all cable connections, especially HDMI and DisplayPort, ensuring they're securely plugged in. A faulty or loose cable can sometimes cause boot issues. Then try turning your monitor back on to see if the problem is resolved. For newer ASUS monitors released in 2025 and later, there's a safe boot mode that can help bypass a stuck logo screen. To enter this mode, hold the power button for about 10 seconds while turning on the monitor. This will give you access to the settings menu where you can make adjustments. Keep in mind, this feature is only available on newer models, so older monitors may require different troubleshooting steps. A factory reset can restore your monitor to its default settings, potentially resolving software glitches. The method varies by model, but generally involves navigating the OSD menu or using specific button combinations, such as pressing the joystick and power buttons simultaneously. Note that if a hardware failure or other condition is present, this may not resolve your issue. Firmware is the software that controls your monitor's functions. Updating to the latest version can fix bugs causing boot loops. ASUS recommends using their official firmware update tool v3.2 or later, a Windows-based application. Ensure you have a stable power source to avoid interrupting the update process. This tool is extremely important for preventing corruption. If the firmware update fails, don't panic. The most common solution is a simple restart. Restart your computer and monitor. Power off both devices completely, then turn them back on. This clears any temporary issues that may have caused the update to fail. After restarting, try running the update tool again. Relaunch the ASUS Firmware Update tool and attempt the update once more. If problems persist, visit the ASUS support forums or contact ASUS customer support for assistance. They can provide specific guidance for your monitor model. In rare cases, a third-party EEPROM programmer might be needed for data recovery, but this is only for advanced users and should be approached with caution. If none of the troubleshooting steps you've tried so far have resolved the logo stuck issue, your ASUS monitor likely has a hardware problem that requires professional assistance. At this point, contact ASUS support directly or take your monitor to a qualified repair technician who specializes in display devices. Some ASUS monitor models may qualify for free replacement or repair services if the problem stems from a known firmware defect. Always check ASUS's official warranty and recall information. When reaching out for help, make sure to provide all relevant details about your monitor, including the exact model number and serial number, which are usually found on a sticker on the back or bottom of the device. By the end of this section, you know when it's time to seek professional help for your ASUS monitor issue.